2 restaurants here, and it's all made with recyclable wood. I'm really interested. It should be an Architectural Digest, I think. And it's great food, and they have their own cuvette with a really nice selection of red wine.
Gazuza.
This is the cuvette, and this is the second restaurant here, and the plan is to open up 2 or 3 more restaurants out.
Diamond Bar, California. And you're from Diamond Bar? Diamond Bar, California. And we've just loved it down here. We've been down here 45 years. 45 years. And we've had a house, and we just rebuilt it, and it just got bigger. Love it down here.
You love it? Great.
Hi, I'm Susie Brake. I'm originally from the Los Angeles area. And my husband and I retired and moved down here about 5.5 years ago. And I never want to go back home anymore. This is paradise.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Angie. I moved here 4 years ago.
I love the wind.
I moved to Los Angeles. And I just really love it. I'm staying south of the border. It's just beautiful.
It's Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and Muscatel.
Nicole is a lawyer from San Francisco. True?
True.
And she lives at Puta Banda. And I took a picture of her beautiful cat when I was at her house and her beautiful view. Tell me why you moved down here.
Well, I had a lot of family issues that I was dealing with for the past several years. My at-home solo practice was not very busy, and although I do enjoy practicing law, I felt that I was missing out on a lot of other things, especially while I cared for my mother who had Alzheimer's. And so one day I just decided that I wanted more out of my life than the working and staying home and being part of the rat race, and I decided I should take my earnings and look around for a place I could afford to retire. And I did quite a bit of research on the web to identify some locations where I might want to retire, and Puta Banda was one of them.
Well, you're pretty young to be able to retire, so you must have done pretty well for a while, at least.
Well, I practiced law for 34 years, and I saved, and I worked very hard, and I had some pretty good jobs, so I'm very fortunate in that way.
Did you ever come down here on vacation before, or you just sight unseen researched it?
The only time I had ever been to Baja was when I was about 6 or 7 years old. My father took us to Tijuana 2 or 3 times and once to Ensenada, and I had never been back until last August when I decided to check out the housing situation.
Have you met nice people since you've been?
Yes, I've met some very nice people, and I find that it's much easier to meet people here than in the Bay Area, where everybody is so busy with their own life and their own career. people here are retired and they have free time and they're laid back and really nice.
They are, huh?
Yeah.
It is a lot easier to meet people here, and people want to meet other people here. It's more of a sense of community than you have in a city where everybody's like, you know, ew, who are you?
Yes, and also they plan so many social events. I've just never been so busy in my life. You know, going to parties and
there's something to do every day.
Yeah.
You have to kind of say, you know what, I got to take a break today.
Yeah, and one of the problems is it seems that one has to drink or should drink at each of these events, and so I'm just having trouble pacing myself.
I appreciate you spending this time. I'm going to add a couple pictures, still pictures I took up at your house. You have a beautiful place you're renting and a beautiful kitty cat.
2 beautiful kitty cats.
Yeah, and they are now Mexican gatos.
I guess so.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
My name is Keiko Nishikawa. This is the chef who owns this place is Mauricio Palomino, who's my husband. We both work here, and we've opened the restaurant on September '09.
I've eaten here several times, and I've also come for an event. You're a great event planner. They have a private room over there.
Yes, we have a private room outside that suits about 12 people, and we have the beautiful terrace that we can fit almost probably 50 other people outside, and other 50 people inside here as well.
We just had a really interesting situation, which I would like to bring up because it says, you know, how wonderful you guys are. A woman was just here and she had a flat tire, and she stopped this interview, went into the kitchen, got one of the workers, and went and took care of the flat. I mean, what kind of service is that?
Yeah, well, that's Mexican service. We try to go all the way, you know. And anyway, we have a 5-month-old baby that we literally carry around all the time with us, because we have a big backpack where we put him in our shoulders. We we juggle him around, my husband and I, so we can keep working here and not be stopped by the baby. And he loves to be carried around.
And he loves to be carried around by you, because I've offered many times to hold him.
You know what happens? That he likes to be standing up.
Well, and he likes to dance on the table, and he loves to kiss the women.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, he's very flirtatious.
He's very Your husband has won many awards, I hear.
He's won many awards. He's a third-generation chef. His grandmother started cooking because she widowed really young. She widowed and she started cooking, and she realized she was really good at it, so she started doing professionally. And then Fabricio's mom also was a great cook. She started with, you could say, she started with gourmet Mexican cuisine in Mexico, so she was a huge pioneer. She wrote 17 books about pre-Hispanic cuisine and about Mexican gourmet food, and she was an outstanding teacher and researcher and chef. And Mauricio's got her school. I mean, he went to school officially, but he didn't need any more than he got from his mom.
And your husband's very interesting. Besides being a world-class chef, he has incredible hobbies that he does professionally. You can explain that?
Yeah, he's a paraglider, and
She's doing today.
which he did last week, not today. He's in a meeting right now, but he's a skydiver. He's a longtime skydiver, which is our other business that we have, Skydive Guadalupe, which we do once every 2 months in the Guadalupe Valley. And
When you do that, people come from where?
people have come from all over the state, really. There are a lot of people who come from Tecate and from Tijuana and from Rosarito, and there are a lot of people from all over the place.
You are from Mexico,
I'm from here in Ensenada.
but you speak really good English.
Thank you.
Can you tell me how you learned such good English?
Basically from Sesame Street, because my mother wouldn't let me watch any. The purpose of me not watching any Mexican television or Spanish TV was to learn English, and what I watched the most was Sesame Street, and later on Punky Brewster.
Who was your favorite?
Punky Brewster is my style. Of course, this is in El Sausal. It's located in the Viento Plaza, which is on the kilometer 104 of the highway between Tijuana and Ensenada. You can find us on Facebook.
You are on Facebook.
Yes, Gazuza.
Gazuza.